All right, guys, we're gonna jump back into some create and conquer. I don't have a plan for today, so we're just gonna mess around and hopefully work a little bit on the farm that we made the other day. So hopefully we'll clean that up a little bit and get some of that situated. We'll just let the lag get out real quick. Let everything load in. Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna need these, I don't think. On this, we're gonna have to do something different there, I think. And this should go up anyways, which I can't manage to hit at this moment. Forgot where my jetpack was. Just pop up here. For this, and we'll put this, and this, and we'll pop that there. See if I can figure out where how I want to do this. That's cool. Nice. Welcome in, Bacon. I think we'll do. I think some trap doors could look good in there. I might have to end up moving this underground. This might be the source of some of our lag. Too many villagers in one spot. Mm-hmm. Seven tables and we're only missing one. This is the Tinker Boy. We'll toss you. Chuck you there. You get away from there. Block sounds are fairly high. I will probably turn those down a good bit. Frame panels might be good. Let's check out frame panels and see how they look. Stairs are probably what I'm going to end up going with. Never mind. Panels are it. I don't know if I care so much about this section being open. At first I cared, but I don't know if I do now. Because I think we just hide the whole thing, right? And then this, not sure what we'll do here yet. We could do that, but we can't hide this. So if we do that, then we've got to do it there, which I think is fine. I have a magnet on me. I think magnet is in. I think it's in the create backpack actually. Okay. All right, we're good. Yeah, I think we don't do that there. I think we do it in there to give it kind of that setback feel, so it feels set back, and then we don't have to see the machine running in the back, if that makes sense. We can just do this up all the way. And then maybe we'll leave the center pieces alone. We'll just hide them a different way. Let's see. Because that one I think has to stay open, because that's where the that's where this is happening. Although it looks like it can just go right through that. Doesn't look that bad. Yeah. I wish I'd have set this line over one, but I can't because of this. I don't think it'll work properly. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm in America too. It just depends on where they're at in America. Because, like, for instance, me and Dub are on complete opposite ends of America. He's literally on one coast and I'm on the other. That jolting stuff is from Potato. We had an issue where one of the magic mods had an issue, and now it's thinks you're taking infinite poison damage, but you're not actually taking any damage. I don't know if I like that. Let me find my picture that I had with I sent a picture over to Potato for what I wanted to try to do here. Yeah, so I think we filled this in, and then I think we don't do this here. I think we keep this one layer. And that goes there. Yeah, I think we keep it. I think we keep this one layer, and then we can do some windows above it. And the backs we can do. Back here we'll do filled in like that. In those two sections. And then we'll leave those open, because that's where the carrots and stuff fly through. So we'll leave that open. We'll cover that with the next piece of this that we do. And we'll just do this, so there's like a little trim. We do like that. So we'll create like a little window here, and then the outside of this is how we'll accomplish what we want. We're gonna have a block here now, at least here. This needs to be hidden. Not sure how I'm gonna hide this though. Some of this might get some of this might get swapped out for other stuff, for other materials, I think. And then we'll do the same thing over here that we did over there with the trimming like that. Did I turn all of those into fixed? I love that mod. I think this should just be in regular Minecraft. These three buttons allows you to rotate the grid, balance the grid, and then clear it. What I could do is I could do this, and then I can do balance grid, and it balances this way, or I can shift click it and it spreads it evenly. I kind of wish I would put this export on the other side, but you're not going to see this from the outside. I don't think it's that big of an issue. Other than that, it just looks like a machine going back and forth. This is going to be hard to hide. I'm not sure how I'm going to hide this part yet. Might have to pull this into a creative world and check it a little bit and see how I'm going to do this. Because I have the general idea of the design that I want to do, and I changed it slightly from what the original was. Like, the original doesn't have these bays. It just empties, it just stops here. And there's not obviously that piece that goes back and forth. But, yeah. I mean, I could just leave this back here. It doesn't look bad. I need to clean that up if I'm going to do that, though. which could I do? I think a gearbox there would let me put in 2 pieces of a belt that rotate and jump into this chute. Oh no, we can't, because this chute has to be inputted like this from the side. Alternatively, we could dump a second chute here and pump in. Oh, that won't work either. Okay, yeah, we have to stay how we are, I think. Yeah, I think I compacted this a little too much, and it's not gonna be that easy to situate there. And then I do need a seed. Can we get lucky and get a seed here quickly? We can. Because seeds are filtered out of the system. We have a couple of areas where that should be planted. And I think that is good. What's up, Dub? How's it going? W-Dub? Yeah, so to hide this section, I have to come to here, I think. Here, here. Yeah, here, I think. I can't, because that's going to stick out. So there it is. So I have to go to here. I guess technically I could do... No, it has to be there, yeah. This won't work because you're going to see those casings at the bottom. Although, do I need all of the casings here at the bottom? Because I do... Let's... If I run... I think if I put a shaft there and connect it here, that will work. Yeah, I think that would work. If I could shorten this, that would be kind of helpful. We could just do a box off the back of it too. That wouldn't be that bad. All right, I'm just gonna start placing some blocks and we'll see how this goes. I don't think I have enough blocks. I can mark it out in stone for now. Hmm. Not sure how I want to do this. Little trick. There was a better way to clean this up. I would take it. Because that's what I really need, is for this to be clean. Cleaner, I should say. I need to get... Go away. I need to get this powered. If I can get this powered without having to really mess with it, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, there's a better way to power this. I'm not sure what it is, though. I don't want to go into creative and figure it out, so I think we'll call this project here for now, and I'll have to do some off-camera stuff to get it working. Maybe I'll talk to Potato and see if he's got some ideas on how to hide this. Because he knows what I wanted to do with this. I sent him a screenshot, sent him some pictures of what I wanted to do with it. Alternatively, I might swap this out for stone and then do the wood, do the details in wood. This build has stone and wood in it, which is what makes it so complex. It's mostly wood. It's mostly stone with some wood trimming and accents. I was hoping to be able to put the wood trimming stuff like in first and then come back and detail around it. But I don't know if it's going to give me the right look that I want, because it's a very open build. Like, this front is done. I'm not touching, like, this won't really be messed with too much. I think I'm going to have to do some trimming with panels and stairs in wood to get the look that I want, and swap these out for stone stuff. Like, if we make stone bricks, like, if I swap this, all of this wood here out for stone bricks, that doesn't break anything. But if we take all this and swap all that out for stone bricks and trim it around with wood, I think that's what we're going for. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for, so we'll do that. And then I'll trim it with the wood that I wanted to do. Pick that wood up later. It's just gonna get offshooted to one of the units and then not stored. I'm pretty sure I don't need that at all. I'm pretty sure they'll just bounce off of this back into the system. We might have a little loss from it, but I don't think I'm not worried about the loss from that, am I? That's fine. That's fine. 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 Alright, so I think a smart move is probably a rebound block there. I want this. And there. Oops. So can I raise? I can do it. It's just going to be fun to do. I'm going to extend that chain, encased chain drive out one. And raise the thingy up one. You'll see, you'll see. Alright, I'm going to take this with me. Shut up. Noisy, loud punk. Alright, so that goes there. And then we need this guy, an encased chain drive, which I know we have some of. So this guy goes here. Chain drive goes there. That extends this. This can come up. And this can go from here all the way down to here. And now this guy can go in there. He's got to go up one though. So we'll put off of that. And then we'll put this guy there. And then we'll swing that guy up. And you need another belt. It's only one belt, but you need a second one. There we go. So now if we test this, I think we're okay. And I think we just need that block there, which is fine, because that fits, I think we can manage to do a trim piece here that will hide that then. So that is much, much better, I think. That can come out. And we don't have anything cycling in the system at the moment. What we need is something that's not in the system, or we need to put enough things in the system that the system doesn't realize that it's got items that it wants. So let's do the carrots, the wheat, and then the potatoes, and that'll give the potatoes the highest chance of or that'll give the wheat the highest chance of getting through, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. So that doesn't work that way, so it's got to be one higher. And I think that does it. Does the wheat make it into the system? No, it does not. That's it. So that will do it now. I just want to hide the system a little bit better. Okay, so now they don't get in at all. So there, and then they launch over. Okay. Did it go out or did it stay in? I don't know. Out. One more at the top, I think will do it. Ken has ride. Orchard tree, you're gonna have to go. I don't want to remove this tree because I do like it. Maybe I'll just grow it back a little bit or that way a little bit. I'm not sure. How's that? Does that allow things to get in there consistently? Can't see this little tiny can't see this little tiny shaft. I mean, it must be working because that went through. I need a bright block that I can see. I can't see. Okay, let's see. And then if we, so then can we remove this top piece here? Because I don't think that block's actually mattering. Yep, perfect. That's it. That's what we want. And if I'm that concerned, I could just toss a second hopper here to catch them. I love flying items. I think they look good. Excuse me. What I initially wanted to do, but I couldn't figure out how to do it without the system clogging up, was put a flipper here, one of these guys, these weighted guys here, that things would land on, but I couldn't get it working properly. And I don't think I have one to test with, because I think I could do it now, where the way I have this set up. Let's see if I could test this. I don't want to break this system because it's a pain in the rump to do, but could I stick my flipper? Ooh, I'm calling them flippers, but I don't know what they really are. Ejectors. So if I stick the ejector there, I think it will work. I want to see something. Okay, so that's still linked. We might be able to shorten this and this thing an entire layer. One row, which would be huge. Did it work? I can't tell if it worked. I think it works. Value of 1. Should eject. I think this is in the way. It can't eject because of that. So the problem I have with doing it that way is oh, so the problem I have with doing it this way is it doesn't allow for a lot of buffer, right? So if this fills up, it fills up. Like that's it. If it fills, it fills. And there's you just gotta wait for the system to figure it out. Which can it figure it out? Is it even smart enough to figure it out? That can come out. So now this should work. The problem is if things stack up here, it's not gonna work. So like seeds. Launch. Oh no, because we'll just set that to 1, so it'll just always launch back into the system. And now we don't need that complicated. Now I don't need that complicated crap. This can move here, actually. Is it easy to move there, though? Is the question. Don't know. Let me see. That was just the easiest way to get out of there. I feel like turning my jetpack on and flying. So before we do that, let's get this stuff out of my inventory. I made this way more complex than it needed to be, guys. You don't have to make this complex. I just want to simplify it, so I'm gonna do a little bit of work and see if I can manage that. Okay, so this can come up here now, and I think we can do that, right? So let's do this. Let's put... Where's that at? So it's got to go to here. Can we do that? I think we can pretty easily, actually. Grab some of those. Let's grab a gear... No, I'll have a gearbox at the top. Because I don't want to mess with the way that the... Whatchamacallit is running here. Yep. So we can do it. We just got to run it that way. Let's grab all my blocks down here real quick. That's down to there. That's good. I can fill that in, actually. They can go there and there. Perfect. And then we need to go back up there. So I gotta need my jetpack. Fly up out of there. Got that. And then there we go. One gearbox. Sorry, 2 gearboxes. That'll flip it. I don't want to move the water. I could just move the water to the other side of the water wheel, but if I wait too long or I don't do it correctly, then it's going to break. So I'd rather just not worry about that. And there should be a trash can down here that we need. And then we can take this stuff up and we can then fill all of that back in. That. Drops into that, into that. And then my filter goes there. And if we toss that there, it goes up into the system, right? Nope. The hopper got it first. The hopper get it first? Nope, hopper did not get it. Okay, cool, perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw these items down. Why are the carrots not stacking? Carrots? Why you don't stack? Huh? Sure. Wheat seeds. Wrench. Wham. And now we're fixed. So now seeds, straw will no longer stay in there. Now I can hide this a lot easier. Yep. Now that's easily hideable. That goes in there. That can come up here. That can go in there. That also can go in there. That can go in there. The rest of this stuff can just go into my general backpack for said time being. that will stay on me. You need to go into the ender bag, which I can't open from here. Hat bags can stay on me. I give all of those to Potato because I do not care about the hat bags whatsoever. I'm all set. I have the hat bags that I'm going to use, so I'm good. Do people want to see more repo, by the way? Tonight. I could do some more repo tonight. I could do solo again. Or I could reach out and see if some people want to play. But I could do some more repo tonight if people want. I don't mind doing the solo repo stuff. I don't know if I need the practice or not, but I'm happy to take it. I always feel like you can never have too much practice. That's just me personally. I will end up with something I'm happy with. Not going to take... It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. Alright, let's get this out of here. I'm going to have to reevaluate the outside of this build because I'm not in the mindset, I think, right now to do this. But we've got this cleaned up, which makes me very happy. Because now this is going to be... I'm going to be able to hide this easier. Probably keep this tree, too. I do want to keep that tree. Okay. So there's that. I think we are going to use that... these wall patterns, I think, that we're doing here. I think we are going to keep with this. We might do something like that, though. I think I'm going to have to double outline. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna use these for now, and then we'll see if they look good and I like them. I'll keep them. If not, then I'll get rid of them. That won't look good. We'll have to do wood. Okay, we'll do wood then. It's fine. Yep. This one we can't do that with. Yeah, I think strip spruce will look best. Or dark. I'm gonna do spruce because of the rope / the lighter color in this bundle looks better with spruce. Mm-hmm. And then we'll figure out brick later. I need to see it trigger this way to see if they're making it through launching that way. I love that storage interface just goes right through the block. It doesn't even care. It's like, no, we're just gonna go right through here. Block what? Nah. So we're back to almost the original design. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, this is the process that I take most of the time, and if I don't do this in a creative world, then I do have to do it here. So it's, do you want me to do it in creative or do you want me to do it here? I think most people would rather see me build on camera, so here we are. Oops. All right, and now I'm gonna take a stack of something out of like one of these and put it in the system so I can see if it still shoots correctly. Potatoes might have more. That's potatoes. The potatoes are good because they have a lot in them. I have a lot of carrots going through the system right now. Why are these not working now? The weighted ejectors. Oh, I know. Because they're not getting power. They have to get powered as well. Yes, 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 yes. It's okay. A gearbox. We'll give them power. It does have to be set the correct way, but it does. Okay, so that does work. So then the question becomes, can we put... That's not what I want. I want... Oops. Launch me, baby. That's not what we want, though. We want the horizontal frames for the slab. These guys. Slab. Really? Don't launch me. No, stop launching me. It's really this one we want? Yeah. Because I think we just want to test if it will let it go through there. Which I think it will. Yeah, so that works. Cool. So we can do that too. We can do the slabs there, then that works. Perfect. I think you can take these and craft them into slabs somehow. Forget how. It might be like that. Ah. There's a way to make something into slabs or to convert something that this direction. There's this can be converted somehow. I forget what way it is. I know you can do it with the framing tool. Maybe it wasn't this one. Hmm. No, there's one you take it and you go this way and it makes it what's it? This I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't care enough to find out right now. Let's be fair. Okay. So let's do that in there. Let's run across and that. Doesn't matter up there. It's not going to matter back here. Oh, I didn't make it. Yeah, look, they didn't make it. It looks like. Here, let me put... You can go there and launch in. And then you can do the same. That's got to go up one. Okay. Perfect. Got to go up one. Potato's gonna log in and be like, what is going on? No, this needs to get one higher. So is that not one higher already? So this must have not been one higher already. Yeah, because it needs to be there, right? What I can tell you is I know that this section needs to be one higher. So that is going to go at least one higher. Uh, it's okay, because I was the one who got the seed. Where I saw him. I'm pretty sure this machine destroys my frame rate, by the way. Let's hope Potato can handle it. And then can we put these in here now? And do they work? Is the question. Yeah, so it looks like they all made it. Yeah, it looks like they all made it. 18, 30. Okay, so 46. So let's try again. Let's see how many we have. We'll toss them down that way. We'll reset, send into the system. And now we can just watch, make sure. There's some clipping happening, but I think we're okay. Yeah, the clipping's fine, I think. And if we do this back here, we're good, right? So let's grab that, toss that up there, and we'll go boom, boom, boom. Let's grab these potatoes. We got more potatoes because the system worked filtered, so I think we're okay. Yeah, so there's a couple in there. Okay. And then the problem is I want to do, I think, this up there. Yep. So we want to do that where all of these are. We want to swap them for the strip, the full stripped one like that. Boom. 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 So all of those have been taken up, right? Yep. So let's hop across here, like such. Put those up. Do the same thing over here and grab those. And then let's go whack down a couple of spruce trees and grab some spruce so we can make that. I'm gonna have to make more frame stuff too. Hate it. I knew it was wrong. I just didn't like fixing it. Excuse me. I didn't feel like fixing it. Excuse me. I knew it was wrong. I just didn't feel like fixing it. Jesus. Boiz. What did I do with all those? They're there. Is Potato just dealing with the... Is Potato just dealing with this, or is he just running slash heal, I wonder? Because I can't just deal with it. It doesn't... Like, I can't just deal with it. It doesn't work that way for me. I have to fix that. Jim, you can't strip them like that. And do a massive strip. That'd be nice. only in that area. I think it's only in that area. All right. All right. So that looks good. I do like that. So I need some lamps. I need some lights to hang from those, so I do have to put them in. I was thinking of doing like a tutored style ceiling with like these beams running here as well, and then putting a slab here to and stripping this but not the slab, so it would, or like something along those lines. I'm not sure. Or running like these across the floor horizontally like this, so this pattern shows. So then you'd have this pattern and this pattern next to each other. But I think that's gonna be too much of the strip, so I opted not to do that. I think I'm gonna leave the ceiling open. open. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the ceiling open. Just the rafters like that. So from there, I want to put in like some, what you call it, some stone and cracked stone, some of this stuff. So I'll have to figure out exactly how I want to do this, but yeah, that's what I want to add. And I want to add some stone pillars in like that, so it'll look like a stone building with wood supports. And we need to add like some mossy in there and some stuff like that, so it looks kind of overgrown in a couple of areas. Because I want this to look I want this to be open on this side, closed off on the back, and then the sides I want one side to be fairly open with windows, and the other side's gonna have a water wheel on. So I think we'll probably we might close off both sides just for the sake of hiding some stuff too, because I should have put this piece over here and I didn't. So we could put the water wheel here and not see the water wheel, or not see that piece, but I think that's not going to happen. So I think we're going to end up putting the water wheel here, flowing down that way into that river. I think the water wheel will go probably somewhere around here. Somewhere around there is probably where the water wheel's going to go. Probably have it come out, I guess, right here. Probably put the water wheel there. Back a tad bit, not perfectly center, a little offset. We'll probably put that there, and then maybe a window here. We'll see how much of that is used by the water wheel. That's where the water wheel will go, is here somewhere. I mean, we could put the water wheel off of this, but that's gonna look really weird. And then all of this stuff will be hidden, hopefully, so we shouldn't see any of that stuff. All right, I'll figure out how to hide the rest of this off screen, and we'll go from there. But I think I'm gonna call this one here, guys. We're gonna have a short stream today. A lot of stuff going on today. I had some stuff going on this morning, and then I got some stuff going on tonight. So we got to do a short stream today, unfortunately. But yeah, stream tonight. Do we want to stream tonight? If so, what do we want? Do we want Minecraft, or do we want something different? I've been enjoying the R.E.P.O stuff and the R.E.P.O solo runs and stuff, so we could do some of that. We could also do the game Vic was playing yesterday, the Vicarious Necros. We could do that as well. We do have that game. There was some talk of headliners as well. I'd be down to do some headliners. I think that one's tough though, because I think that's only 4 people. But I'd be down to do some gaming if people are around. So why don't we do this? Why don't we say, what's today, Wednesday? So why don't we say this? So because I did such a short stream today, during the day, I'll come back tonight with another stream. I don't know what that stream will be right now, but I'll come back tonight with another stream. Yeah, maybe R.E.P.O solo, or if I can get um, someone from the boys to join us, maybe we can do something with them or one of them, and go. Maybe if Vic's streaming, we can see about doing the game that he was doing last night, the driving game, or maybe we can see if Dub wants to do like Chain Together or something, or I can just do some solo stuff. I'm not opposed to doing solo stuff either, so we've got options. But I'll try to come back for a stream tonight. But until then, is there anything else I can, need, want, or should work on in the meantime? Because I don't want to mess with this build anymore until I can figure out exactly how I want these bays to work out. All right. All right, so I don't want to mess with that anymore. Let's get this stuff put in my bag. And let's put a door on that build real quick. Because a door for that build is not an issue. A dark door is going to look good on that build, so let's grab a door. First door, and then we'll cut it. We'll cut it up, make it look good. Big hefty boy, I think will look best. This area is just going to be all huge builds. With me and Potato. I think the shaking thing happens when you interact with something in that area where the chests are. But I think it's a specific chest you have to interact with. I suspect it's the wood chest as well. And can we just maybe use some panels to give this some... Because these ones all run up, I think I'll do the same and run these all up as well. And then do we have the posts, the walls? Because I think we could probably do something with those. Let's put the roof on this guy, and we'll do a simple. We'll keep it simple for the roofy boy on this one. Small deep slate. I think we used, and I think we use these and these. Let's slap those all up in there and grab out these guys here and see what we can come up. So we did. Perfect. And we'll just do like maybe something this in here. And then we'll just do that. And we hop back up there. I can't get up there. But if we can get back up there, I can. Yeah, look, it's this area. It's something in here that's doing it. Heal. It's interacting with blocks in this area, I think, is what it's doing it. I thought I did, that's why. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I had some of this stuff on me, so I didn't have to come back over here. Which I did, and I still came over here. I'm gonna have to mess with some stuff over there and see if I can get it to happen again, and then when it happens, I'm gonna have to watch the logs and see what's happening in the logs around that time. So whatever's happening around that time is what's doing it. It's probably like some mod conflict or something now that's been created by the that's been created by two mods conflicting. Two mods are probably trying to update the same block, and that's probably what the issue is. No, I want this, and I think the trapdoors. Trapdoors are just a pain to make. I feel like it's missing something, but I'm not sure what. That's what I was thinking of, was the pillars in the corners. I don't have thing to make the corner. Uh, Great. Is it just two of them? Yeah, it's there. Do we take it one higher or do it one lower? I think we opt to take it one higher. No. Oh, want this block there. No, it's not a slat. It's not a trapdoor. Why do you think that's a trapdoor? It's not a trapdoor. What about that tells you it's a trapdoor? What I'd like to know. Like, what makes you think that's a trap? Definitely not a trap. We'll finish this and then I'll wrap up. I think it's a good stopping point. Perfect. Nailed it. Oh, am I kidding? Let me grab a couple of more. I think I want to do one more thing. Cross there. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to start using only this kind of spruce for the log, this like capped one, because I think it looks so good. Now, does that kind of look similar to what we have everywhere else? Because I think I'm going to do this, which I hope adds to this. I'm hoping this will look similar. I'm hoping this will look similar to what we have here with these legs. Kinda. Kinda. I think we just leave it. I think, if I'm honest, we just leave it the corners like that. Because I don't think we can thicken it up enough. Unless we use those. Unless we use these corner, little framed corner pieces. Which they need to go in there, and they won't. So I think we do. Yeah, see, they can go there. But that's the only place they can go. Alrighty then. Oh, but don't we have these? I was gonna say, I don't have any stairs. That seemed very odd of me. Is it side by side? Or is it up? Diagonal? Okay, well, this is what I wanted. So I made the wrong thing. I want two of these. What don't I have? I don't have the framed edge. I think it's just a couple of these in here will give you it. Alright, and then we gotta get away from these villagers because they're obnoxious. There it is. Cool. Excuse me. So I'll work on figuring that out. I'll work on figuring out what the jitteriness is off screen. Outside of that, I think we'll call it here for now, and then I'll plan on streaming some R.E.P.O solo by myself tonight, unless I hear from somebody else in the Boiz, and then we'll go from there. So I'll be back later with R.E.P.O. My wife and son have stuff that they're doing, so I'll be on baby duty. so it won't be till later. But I'll come back later with probably some repo, maybe some solo, or I don't know if we can get someone from the boys to jump in. We'll do that, or maybe we'll play something else. But I'll come back tonight with at least solo repo. So